If you are a man, you should be aware of these 10 common flaws in women. It's not true that if you know yourself, you'll know everyone and everything in it. It's for self-reflection and getting to know others. What about this? Have you ever thought you were doing a great job after following? You might feel angry or even lonely today because of all the rules. The video didn't teach you everything, so we're going to tell you what you didn't know. Flaws that men really like, and facts about attraction that most people miss. You should be aware of this, but please refrain from asking me to stay with you until the end. If you are interested in dating, the next sentence could change the way you do things. If you want to talk about finding the truth, feel free to leave a message. Let's create a community of individuals who are committed to understanding one another. Instead of providing generic advice, let's begin. Remember that these aren't tricks or manipulation that will give you the tools you need to make real links. Let's begin by examining the first example. These hidden insights assist you in creating relationships that bring you immense happiness. I like guys who want to get tough and learn what women really want. Persistence is a crucial trait for women today because they have a lot of options. Every day, people share positive messages on social media, and relationship apps display a list of these messages. Despite the abundance of potential matches, finding genuine relationships remains challenging due to the high failure rate of men. In the fundamental area of consistency, many men enter into relationships. Unclear thoughts, being interested 1 minute and then leaving the next. Or women are cautious because men often break even the smallest promises. Because of this lack of security, women who have learned to wait until a guy doesn't show up tend to do it. When things go wrong, he acts with half-heartedness or breaks his word. It gets old for everyone, which is why a steady man does what? Imagine a scene at a meeting where the majority of attendees are men. They depart as swiftly as the summer breeze. On the other hand, a guy who is strong in his beliefs, is being steady, isn't just about showing up on time for meetings and other important events, or calls. It's about being reliable. This isn't about being stubborn, it's about being dependable. Marcus Aurelius said that only a man with strong morals can really understand what Stoicism means. Don't fuss over what a good man is. Being constant is a good thing. Relationships are important, so you should strive to be one yourself. This implies that if you promise to call her, you will indeed do so and establish a specific time for it. Don't do what you say just because you have to. Do it because you want to. When someone keeps their word when no one else does, he turns into a figure of, to ensure your safety and interest. A high-value man doesn't always seek out the latest and greatest. Trends in dating are important, but it's important to get to know someone. Stoic ideas say that you should always be honest with everyone you meet. They always keep their promises and are honest is even stronger in today's world, where some people want things right away. The man developed strong, silent beliefs that made him trustworthy. She is learning to wait for the right person and be consistent with them in her life. It's correct, not merely due to its simplicity. Stoicism is not just an idea, it's also a way of life. As a way of life, we will always respect traits like dependability and consistency, and dependability, especially since many relationships don't have a strong base. When a man dates, it's important to stick to a road where words and actions match up. He's not only making a memory of honesty and character. This way has a bigger effect. It sets in a world full of sand, setting the stage for a real relationship can work. Be the rock she can lean on. They taught life lessons and had strong morals that have been around for a long time. Please leave a message below if this speaks to you. I'm a high-value man. Investigations into these secrets are ongoing. In today's busy world, guys often gets a lot of attention and abuse, but one thing is certain: being a man. Science says that being strong, having faith, and having a clear goal are more important than being mean. It's only normal for women to want to be with strong, healthy men. Someone whose life isn't strong in mind and body, like a man who stands firm in his beliefs, is remarkable. Thrown off by other people's thoughts and feelings, and someone who has a clear plan for staying present and steady it's more important to be strict and controlled than to lift the biggest weights at the gym, says Men's Essence. When life throws you problems, you need to get stronger to deal with them. You can solve problems by understanding yourself and being confident in the decisions you make. Just like guys, women need to feel safe and sure of themselves when they're meeting these days. When carelessness is the main event, mental safety is very important. A lot of guys today have trouble keeping their emotions in check and act too quickly. Small mistakes can make you lose your cool or let other people down. Today, their feelings are influenced by the events surrounding them. Stoicism can help people understand this. It's much better to visualize going through difficult times with a calm, determined happiness, helps you stay calm inside. This hasn't changed, no matter how high or low life. Think of a man who doesn't mind long conversations and can lead. Instead of telling people what to do, they should earn their respect and follow them. Being a man is admirable because his actions demonstrate his trustworthiness. Being calm and sure of yourself makes other people feel the same way. Having women in the group feels safe and important. Let's use a recent case to show this. Imagine a business owner who is making money but still faces problems despite experiencing a loss. When faced with challenging clients and market fluctuations, one must maintain composure rather than assigning blame. When his market or competitors decide to act, he ponders, "What can I do better? What can I learn from this?" He's not blaming others, he's taking full responsibility. Those who admire this type of man value taking care of matters and moving forward. Women are attracted to him because he disregards the chaos in the world and relies on others to take care of him. They trust him because they know he's in charge of his life and feelings. You feel solid when he's around. How can you begin to channel this energy towards others? Take charge of your life and don't wait for things to happen. You can't blame the people or places around you when things go wrong. Problems are chances to learn and grow, so look at them that way. Choose your goals over danger. Have the strength to reach out to them. Don't let your emotions change what you do. Ask yourself are you letting the things that happen to you run your life, or are you taking charge of building this inner strength and control? Feeling strong makes others want to be with you. When you show this healthy manhood, you'll be content no matter what life throws at you. When you shake up your steady joy, you build a strong base that helps not only relationships, but also every part of your life. Manliness is something we're building that will last forever. It can still help you be strong today if you strive to seize every opportunity to share your narrative or simply write, "I am." As you recover, please take a moment to continue our conversation. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Okay, let's talk about what it means for a man to be confident. Someone who aspires to be significant, yet understands it doesn't convey emotion. People want to understand that confidence doesn't equate to boasting or putting on a show. It means having a lot of faith in yourself and knowing your own. As the great scholar Marcus once said, it's important to maintain your worth regardless of what others say or do. Aurelius said that this kind of faith could last for a long time. Quit arguing about what a good man should be like because this man possesses it. He exudes a real quiet trust in himself, which in turn makes others feel safe. This is especially true for women naturally feel safe around a man who is confident in himself. People can also maintain their composure and remain unaffected by praise or criticism. People who aspire to find a man who can be a strong, reassuring force often experience doubts and fears instead of always feeling confident. In search of acceptance, a respected man maintains his composure, which is beneficial. Instead of giving up, concentrate on improving and view mistakes as opportunities for learning and growth. If you think of failures as mistakes you made, when was the last time you used them to have other people's opinions made you question yourself or lose hope? Have faith in yourself. A man who is confident in himself can overcome these obstacles. His thoughts are fleeting and do not align with his true worth. From appearances to job titles to social status, these things are fleeting. Men only require tangible items that are fleeting and subject to change. In order to help him win, people say that being calm means knowing you are sufficient, regardless of the circumstances. Think about having the same sense of self-worth no matter what life throws at you, good or bad. Being strong on the inside doesn't mean you're perfect. It means you have a sense of, when you make a promise to yourself, it brings stability and acceptance of your flaws. If you keep something, your confidence grows and you can get through a tough situation. If you're in a private setting and feel good about yourself, you might attract people. Don't even attempt it. But let me ask you one more question. What is your goal? Become a person who stands out not because of their job or money, but because of their honesty. A strong belief in oneself was built with a conservative mindset. This perspective enables individuals of significant worth to establish connections with others. Be a steady, calm force. If you agree with this message, please click like on this movie. Share it with people who might need to learn how strong it is to hold on to. Let's continue discussing this topic and learn more about what it means to truly adhere to Stoicism. When we talk about wanting something, we don't just mean having big dreams or, if your goal is to build a multi-million-dollar doll business, you must make a daily commitment to yourself. To get better, this journey needs strength, focus, and direction. Stoic lessons teach us this. Money and fame are not the most important things in life. A person's goals are more important than their resolve to remain the same in today's world. Happiness is easily found, and average work is common for a man who perseveres. His goals, no matter how big or small, are remarkable. He has a special kind of energy. His desire shines as proof of his purpose and dedication, drawing women to him. To guys with this much focus, don't try to show off what they've done. It's not about chasing every chance. It's about showing that he's going forward with a plan. Great teachers once advised living a life that instills respect in others, admiration. This shows how important it is to align first and then decide what if that's what you want, then do it like a man of high value. Aim for what you want, not just a name for your goals. You clearly want to improve your lifestyle and are committed. This could mean moving up in your job by getting eager guys get girls' attention, by making health and fitness a priority, or learning new skills, because they make them feel like part of a shared journey. Many men fail because they only talk about their goals. That's why you can't lead by example. You have to always act in ways that show you care about other people. Every step you take to get better shows how strong and driven you are. You are a man of great worth who inspires others to strive for more than a word and a way of life. He is always trying to do something important, and both wins and sets aid back in his music, self-discovery, as the Stoics say. Both short-term and long-term goals, no matter how small, should challenge you. If you want to get out of your comfort zone, for example, you should set big goals. For promotion, to motivate you to do better, not because of the title. Try something new that will make you feel better about your skills and show that making goals isn't a bad thing. It's not a one-time thing, it's a way of life. When you plan your path, you demonstrate a pleasing attitude. Picture of growth. If a woman understands your objective, you can win her over. She sees someone who isn't afraid to question things and accepts her. Socrates-style people are strong and determined. Picture your goal as being quiet, and you will show an unshakable force. Stoicism advises individuals to maintain their strength and groundedness. During challenging times, this road of always getting better should be your focus. It's not enough to try to be quiet. Tell yourself and tell others what it means and how it can improve your life. Send me a message below if you want to do it, and I'll do it with you. Having attractive leadership is a strong trait that connects with a lot of people. Women, I admire guys who are sure of their path and don't shy away from. You don't need feedback or approval from the regs to take the lead, but you need to be a boss or a leader to make a difference. Instead of having a sense of direction, being confident in yourself and being set in your daily tasks encounters a picture of a man who is sure of himself in every setting and doesn't. This type of man requires constant reinforcement. He grasps it easily. He may not be the most important person in the room, but he deserves the attention and respect of others. But the quiet, confident man acts. They make decisions without explicitly stating them. When you're a charming boss, you combine power with, there is something warm and charming about being able to lead with a strong hand and also show care. These days, a man who does this on a date is a wonderful example of love. With this kind of leadership, he has thought about where he wants to go and what he wants to say to others. Think of a time when he didn't simply ask, "What would you like to do?" "I thought we could start here, and I have something planned for after that." He smiles and says, this method doesn't come from a place of power. It comes from his desire to make the experience unique, a place to meet new people. He shows her that he cares about her and values her. By giving her choices, makes her feel safe, respected, and more prepared to participate. Because of the experience, she can sense his confidence, which gives her. She feels at ease because she doesn't have to take the lead in the conversation. Or guess where things are going? Stoic happiness is what drives someone who. They live by the core of Stoicism in this way, where a person stays calm and focused, giving off an air of inner peace and direction. Since he doesn't need approval, he moves forward with confidence. This trait draws to anyone, but especially people who want safety and power in a partner. So whether you're on a date or just when you talk to someone, instead of asking them to do something, try taking the lead. Always solicit feedback and demonstrate your ability to manage a conversation by creating plans with others. You're showing her that you're in charge of the situation and making her feel like she can trust you. She finds value in you, and she admires you for demonstrating your inner strength. Some people, especially women, find it very strong when you can maintain your composure. How do you make the people around you feel such calm happiness today? There have been times in your life when it might help to stay cool and sure of yourself. Real leadership isn't about being in charge. It's about letting someone go on a journey with you. This is a place where they feel safe, valued, and important with this kind of boss. It strengthens your bonds and makes your personal journey more interesting. If this lesson hits home for you, it will bring you peace and confidence. Please like this movie, and people who need a lesson should read it. We can continue discussing the strength of individuals who cling to their beliefs and find out more about what it means to really follow the rules of He is tough. A man with a strong will who knows what he stands for, whose emotions are truly motivating him simply by engaging in hobbies that elicit excitement when you are truly excited. People gravitate toward you when you're enthusiastic about something, such as your job or health. Coming toward you like a force, whether you're looking to grow as a person or as an artist. If you need help at work, that's the key. Getting stronger, this desire is not for her, but for everyone else, because the moment the woman realizes that you are in search of something, and as a result, she departs from you due to your significant level of concern. She's interested in something that gives your life meaning and drive, right? Don't brag or try to impress people right away. Remember what Confucius said. Being honest about how you feel is simple if you choose a job you love. Have to work again. Pay attention to what this woman says. There's no need for you to please other people. You're just going down a path that makes you content and gives you something to follow. A man who is stiff upper-lipped about life doesn't need to brag about whether he acts interested in goals or anything else. Women can tell he doesn't care about them, and the attraction wears off, or when a real reason moves you. It's something that makes you feel alive and makes you stand out. When you withhold the truth, emotions quickly fade away. Gets rid of the idea that women like guys with goals, which might make you wonder why it is, shows strength, stability, and focus. Love is so attractive because it demonstrates these qualities. Your reason for being here. This doesn't happen very often in a world where most people are just daydreaming, have a plan, and know where you want to go. How frequently do you witness individuals trapped in their routines? Want to do something important? Be a man and stick to your goals even if you don't want to. No one is watching, so give everything you have to something you care about. If it's for enjoyment, fully commit and provide your utmost effort. If it's for work, don't fake it. If you follow your instincts and allow your passion to shape who you are, she will gravitate towards you. Instead of trying to get her to admire you, focus on your natural traits. However, keep in mind that your enthusiasm inspires her to strive for improvement in her life. Men of value live by their beliefs, not by showing them what you love and whether you're ready to go after it. Without giving up, like a man who never gives up on someone who doesn't try to get approval, but instead, emotionally intelligent people live honest lives with a reason. This is still a big part of what many men think it means to be a high-value guy. For them to be useless or weak because they think it means giving in to their feelings or being sensitive. It doesn't mean either of these things. Instead, it measures how well a people who learn from Stoic life lessons can understand their own and others' feelings. That you can handle your emotions is a sign of strength, not weakness. Emotional intelligence recognizes the importance of knowledge rather than ignorance. It's important to know not only when to listen, but also when to speak and when to remain silent. When women voice their opinions, they often understand the necessary actions. While most women are more interested in learning than in helping, most men are naturally inclined to fix things and get involved. The way this is worded can make it seem arrogant. Instead of women who want to be helpful want a different answer. They want to know that someone Epictetus was smart to show that he understands how they feel and is ready to give them space. Since we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, we can listen twice as much as we speak. Discuss the essence of Stoicism and its continued effectiveness. In today's relationships, it's important to listen without passing judgment or making decisions immediately. It fosters a profound emotional bond and an unfathomable faith. For a man of great worth, this kind of behavior in a relationship is like being silent about. He had the strength and focus that helped him stay grounded in understanding. Instead of responding without thinking, a man learns to keep himself in check. His feelings give him power that lasts. It's challenging to find people. Is there anyone these days who can build relationships based on respect and real understanding? is more than just a soft skill. It's a quiet but strong strength that goes well with the Stoic ideas of self-control, and taking care of what you do are important. Share your story or let them know. If you're already there, type "I choose growth" below and have fun. It's about getting better and becoming someone who doesn't mind being alone in the end. They know who they are, and that's what truly makes you unique, my friend. Women have always been interested in bad boys who can't be stopped, and there's a reason for that. A wicked boy's charm doesn't come from being rude or careless, as a lot of people think. Instead, I believe it stems from deeply ingrained habits and a combination of unpredictability. The wicked boys don't follow the rules because they are mentally strong and free, or do what other people want. That's what makes them so interesting. They're very serious. Their happiness demonstrates that they don't require approval from others. Helping other people find happiness in a world that often wants it teaches us to be, he is too adaptable and always ready, like a man who stands his ground, never letting go. Having someone else manage his life and assist him in staying on track with his own goals becomes extremely beneficial. Beautiful, but think about how this applies to relationships today. A man who isn't bad boys, who don't hesitate to prioritize their interests, can initially attract a significant number of women. Long-term goals and meaning come before short-term ones to keep her guessing. Whims. You cannot read him all at once, as the story unfolds page by page. He's like that. He shows you just enough to keep you interested without giving away everything at once. Stoicism appeals to him because he is mentally strong and maintains his inner peace. No matter what happens in the world, he enjoys the thrill of connecting. He's careful not to let it rule his every move or thought. This kind of man knows how important it is to keep his emotions in check. And being proud of who he is are important for keeping people interested in a way that holds on to each moment and doesn't let the highs and lows change them. Picture a man who is out. When he was with his friends in real life, he was really enjoying the moment and wasn't checking his phone while he talked to her. Almost every minute, he checks his phone. This way, his partner doesn't feel overlooked. Instead, she's interested in me. I'm intrigued by his actions and, above all, deeply grateful for them. His humanity. Who can live in the present without being with her all the time, by his hint of mystery and emotional strength, draw people to him. They let him be free because he wants to be happy and feel good about himself without giving up his playing games doesn't help. He needs to demonstrate his independence. Being a bad boy comes with a catch. It doesn't imply being cold or mean. Rather, it implies being happy and powerful in a quiet way. That doesn't depend on what other people think, about showing that you care without being too friendly and keeping a... It's important to be a man who can find the right mix between free will and interest while keeping a sense of mystery. The lesson here is to advocate for oneself and navigate life's challenges. Who can be content without someone else making them? Keep calm when things get tough. Don't let anything alter your level of happiness, and consider whether you are truly living. Your life has a purpose. Do you allow others to influence your emotions and actions, or do you maintain your own identity? If you agree with this idea, it's beautiful and the key to success. To live a happy, healthy life, please rate this movie and tell your friends about it. People who need to learn a lesson hold on to their pride, which makes them strong. Let's keep talking about this. I intend to delve deeper into the concept of truly adhering to the guidelines. A part of Stoicism that I find intriguing is the idea of pre-election. Few people consider this, but it's one of the most crucial traits. Men can utilize this high value to their advantage. Think about this. A guy who likes other women, even if they're with someone else, it makes her feel something, and she starts to wonder what it is about him. This spark of interest in him is what makes other women want to be with him, makes pre-selection possible. For instance, if a limited edition item is in high demand, the greater the number of individuals, Oscar Wilde said it best. The more interested someone is in something, the more likely it is to sell. As the Wilde saying goes, giving in to an urge is the only way to stop it. Curiosity and temptation often work together to make people want to find out more. You might be wondering why pre-selection is so effective at this point. At its core, it takes advantage of people's natural urge to fight. Human relationships frequently discuss how women naturally gravitate towards men whom others desire. This means they are important. It's fun to see you with other pretty women, even if they are just. Some of her friends tell her that having a strict personality is a beneficial way to meet new people. If you want to date picky women and maintain their attention, you're not alone. She isn't helping you or being nice to you. You're just being yourself and giving off a confident vibe that makes people want to be in your presence. Are you working on developing this steady, quiet sense of presence? Pride. High value. Guys know they don't need to brag or try to get likes in order to be with high-value girls. Women, it's clear that you shouldn't lie or trick people. They believed that maintaining silence was a crucial aspect of honesty. Let your deeds and character speak for themselves. Allow them to speak on your behalf without requiring too much mental effort. That confidence doesn't scream when a woman sees you being honest with her. She experiences emotions when she converses with attractive women. As her curiosity intensifies, she may ponder why these women find him so captivating. Since she thinks you're mysterious, she will want to know more. Pre-selection bears an interesting resemblance to the draw of popular things. If a lot of women like you, it will change how other people see you. This indicates to her that you possess qualities she might find appealing in a man of great worth. They easily attract attention because they treat others with respect and believe in their own abilities. They won't act out of fear or need. They don't need praise from anyone. Being the other person earns respect. Do you know your own worth, or do you need to work on it? Look for approval from other people. Stoicism means being so sure of yourself that other people can feel it without words. Could you tell me what this means to you? Having friendships with high-value women shouldn't make other women feel inferior. Competition is part of creating a space where people can see you personally. Women can tell that you are comfortable around them because you are who you really are. They are aware of your presence, respect it, and value your business simply by feeling comfortable around you. Attraction is not solely about the actions you take to demonstrate your importance. Most of the time, it's about small, honest acts. Say something if you like it. Watch the movie, and if you're at a loss for words, just say something. I know you. They continued until they reached the realization that everyone deserves recognition. However, women experience this need more intensely due to today's digital lifestyle. Getting people's attention is simple. You can send notes and texts, press a button, but here's the cool part. A lot of this reinforcing has its less useful, just like anything else that's easy to get when women get care too. When a man receives constant praise, it quickly loses its value. This is not a normal occurrence. He was able to fight the urge, which caught their attention because you are a man of high value. Avoid giving her too much attention all the time. This method works best for serious relationships. Women begin to recognize the value of limitations and shortages as they impart valuable life lessons. This method employs the concept of scarcity to create a sense of dissimilarity. Get your attention the way we value a rare gem or a one-of-a-kind thing. She starts to value your attention because she has to work for it when a guy doesn't support her right away. Whether you praise her a lot or not, it can make her more interested. The thrill of the chase it's not just for men. Women also find great enjoyment in it, even if they don't express it explicitly. You should be careful about how you share your thoughts. When you pay attention to her, you send a strong message that you value your time and energy, and that she needs to work hard to earn. Instead of calling everyone to say thank you or liking every social media post, take a step back and let her wonder why you haven't heard from her yet. This intentional space between them makes her wonder how important her other fans are. She wants to find you, which makes the times you do meet more special. The important lesson of Stoicism is shown here. How to find strength in having self-control and seeing worth in lack isn't about being sneaky, but it is important to. In the world we live in now, people often struggle to keep their self-respect and worth. Mistake, quick responses, and constant access for real. It's important to learn how to balance your attention because it shows that you are calm. For example, being sure of yourself and able to calm your urges is a Stanislav thought that a man of great worth wouldn't give his attention away for free. It's not directly said that by following this rule, you're saying that you have to earn my attention. This makes our friendship stronger, but also has an effect that lasts and is based on mutual respect, and real is more important than quick, surface-level conversations. So what is Stoicism in? It's not easy to hold back in relationships until you get to know someone better. Being aware and careful are skills that will always work to make a relationship strong. Show that the things you have to work for are sometimes the most important things in life. Thanks for watching, and I hope the way you think about real interactions has changed because of these ideas. Don't forget that. These mistakes aren't about being in charge. They're about showing real respect. By using what you know, you stand out, gain trust, confidence, and a real relationship. Please like and comment on this video if it helped you. Please let me know which point struck a chord with you the most. Do you have any other ideas or stories to share? I want to hear what you think, and please let me know if you need more information or more helpful tips like sign up for Stoic Trends to follow along on this trip. If you want to help, you can do so here. Help us get this important message to more guys. Please think about becoming a member.